Joining us now from Washington is Rear Admiral Sally Brice-O'Hara, who is overseeing the Coast Guard operation along the Louisiana coast. Admiral, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm looking at just trying to do the math here this morning. 5,000 barrels a day. It's 10 days now since this disaster started. We're talking about more than 2 million gallons of oil seeping into the Gulf of Mexico. Has the government's response to this been slow? Have you been slow to recognize the magnitude of this?
I want to assure you that the federal government response was immediate. It has been sustained, and we have adapted as we've learned more about the spill and adjusted so that we are in the right place with the right assets to take care of this response.
As best we can tell, we're talking about maybe weeks or months before this thing can be capped. What is being done by BP, by Transocean, by whomever to get this stopped?
BP is working to prevent the outflow. As you know, there are 3 leaks that have been detected. They are working to provide a cofferdam, a dome, if you will, that's going to go over those leaks and then funnel the discharge up to the surface where we'll be able to draw that into a barge.
How long do they say it'll take to put that in operation?
Their estimate is by the end of next week, they'll be able to have those in place. At the same time, they are already working on drilling a relief well, which will be the permanent solution to getting this discharge stopped.
What is the government's top priority in this disaster right now?
Our top priority is to get the leak stopped, to prevent the continued discharge, and to be as responsive and aggressive in that response to cleaning up the oil, focusing on the offshore areas. We want to prevent it from coming close to shore, but as it has moved with the wind and sea conditions closer to the Louisiana-Mississippi Delta area, our focus the last several days is to make sure that we have all the necessary protection in place.
Admiral, we thank you very much for your time this morning. Do appreciate it.
Thank you.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.